Hi Ruben. First off, lovely to meet you. This is my first time in the press room, so it's lovely to meet you. You spoke previously, before this match and previously, about the fact that there's going to be storms and the fact that United are going to have to go through suffering. It was amazing for the team to get a last-minute winner, but for the United fans who maybe wasn't so happy with the performance, what's the crumb of comfort or something that they can hold on to know that the club and the team are still going in the right direction despite what may be deemed on the pitch as subpar performances?
Just today is just a feeling of the win, and the fans go home with that feeling of win. They perform really well. They help us a lot to change the game. The rest is hard to point something that to give them a little bit confidence. Just the spirit in the second half, more energy, more second balls, small things, but the rest we have a lot to improve. So we already knew that, but yeah, we need to do better.
Hi Ruben, I thought Alejandro Garnacho really changed the game. How close was he to leaving in the window, and how happy are you to have him?
That is not important. We want players like Garnacho. He's really important. He changed the game today, run with the runs behind. Of course, you can feel it that the opponent was getting tired, just with a lot of difficulties, not in the first half, but in the second half to stop Garnacho in the 1-against-1. So we are very happy with him, and I think he helped a lot to change the game today.
Hi Ruben, on Patrick Dorgu's debut, what did you make of it, and can you talk us through the thinking in playing him on the right and not the left?
No, he played a lot of times in Lecce on the right, in the left. That is one of the characteristics that we pay attention a lot to have a player like him. He was a little bit anxious in the first touch with the ball. It's a different league for him, different speed of the game, but he did well. He has pace. He has strength. He's going to improve a lot, and we as a team we need to play better to help these new guys to perform at the right level. But the position, and you can see in Y Scout that he played in both sides.
Hi Ruben. Rasmus seemed quite frustrated at various times today with not getting passes and not getting the service, and I think you and Rasmus had what seemed like quite an animated conversation at one point in the second half. Where is that frustration from him coming from? Is it just the fact that the team are clearly struggling to get him involved in the game as much as you would like?
I think it's a good thing. I will not say one word bad about this type of behavior. He needs to understand that sometimes he has to do a job without touching the ball. He cannot get so frustrated because in the next play maybe he will have a situation near the goal, so he has to be calm. But he's a character, and if you know so many players from that kind of character that he has from that country, they always want more. They want to score. They feel the critics. So it's a good thing, but he will improve. And a striker needs a very good team to deliver very good balls for him, and we are not helping our strikers at the moment.
Hey Ruben, a couple of months ago you weren't so happy with Alejandro. You dropped him for the derby along with Marcus. How impressed have you been with how he's responded to that, and what did he do to win you over?
He doesn't need a big change. We are talking about like the standards. It's just to train well, to receive the information, to understand that we all want to help them. We want to play in the different system, but it's not complicated. So it changed everything. He trains really well. He stayed in the bench like 5 games in a row. In every time he came on the pitch was a different guy receiving the information and playing. So it's simple things. It's not a big thing. It's just I'm really happy, and you can see it. I think he's improving.
Mr. Amorim, throughout the first half, you were seen giving instructions to Dorgu, particularly if you want him to defend wide or narrow. Did that also play into you playing him on the right hand side, so you could be a lot closer to him throughout the game?
No, it was not that. I was giving a lot of information because if you see Leicester building up, sometimes the left foot, the left defender, the fullback is the more up, building up. So we make like one pressure to one side, and then they change completely for this game, and we have to manage to change everything. So I was trying to help Dorgu to manage the game, and he has like 3 trainings, so it was really hard for him, but was not like that. Help us a lot, the communication there, but was not that
Could
the
we
idea.
see more of Dorgu on the right hand side?
Yes. Again, if you going to see the history of Dorgu in the last team, he played a lot of games also on the right, and we have to have wingers that can play both sides, like Dalo. So I think it's a really good important thing, because sometimes you need the left foot on the right side to come inside to connect in a different way, and sometimes you need the right-footed to connect and to cross more balls. So it's like that.
Last question, James.
Ruben, Harry Maguire looked to be in an offside position before he scored the goals. There's no VAR. I mean, you obviously got a break, a bit of luck with that, but is it what you need in this moment? A bit of luck like that?
I think so. Yes, we need a lot of things. There's nothing to do with luck. It has to do with quality on the work. We need to improve every detail of the game. Our energy, my work with them has to be so much better. But sometimes we need a little bit luck, and today we had. It's not luck because with VAR was not a goal. And I think it's important to have, because it's fair for the game. It's really hard to lose one game in the last minute with an offside play. So, but we need, and sometimes we deserve a little bit luck.